Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 is what we're casting now, and complete faction switch up, yay, or something.
Well, it's British this time, and it's OKW this time. Oh, yeah, that's what you meant, yeah. I thought you meant...
What other way of interpreting
I thought you meant they were exchanging the factions.
Right,
like they were
okay,
reversing the factions that they were playing.
No.
But I mean, I guess switch up is a pretty ambiguous term.
Yeah,
a pretty vague
so.
term, and that could mean a number of things.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll, we'll get past that. Will Talisman get past his first defeat? He's one down in the series. This is for the GCS tournament. Hypey hype.
Yeah, Luvnest played a pretty brutal game first. It's really hard to lose to a player that's playing that well because it just feels like you can't do anything. And I'm sure that the Talisman felt like that because Luvnest put on pressure and he just didn't make mistakes like at all the entire game. In terms of his unit micro and his build order, there were just no mistakes in it, so there was nothing for Luvnest to capitalize on, and there's no chance for him to make a comeback. So, hopefully he's feeling mentally ready for the second game.
Well,
he's prepared, so
the game was over when Talisman lost that T70. That was the major misplay. Having lost that T70, he couldn't prevent the scout car from just running all over him, and we saw that the Maxims kept getting forced off by the scout car. You really want to have that medium, the light tank, whatever. Whether you're Soviets, whether you're Americans, if you don't have that light vehicle pressure, you're generally just going to lose. So the matchups can be a bit rigid in that sense. Is that mid-game light vehicle pressure just determines so much of how the game goes, but whatever.
Yeah, and the game has already started out not so good for Talisman. He's run into 2 squads of Tommies behind heavy cover. not the engagement that you want. There's no nice way for the Vols to engage that until an MG's up or we have nades. Either one of those will work out. But still, I mean, the map control is fine. The streams have been busy in the north, so in terms of territory, we're very even. But Luvnest has a nice hold set up over his own fuel point. It doesn't look like he's moving anytime soon.
He's got a Vickers now, the new 260 manpower Vickers. Wow. So good little attack with the Volks because he's caught the Tommies in a 1v2. And he's actually tied up this squad here. No, the Volks are looking to join the party. So interesting engagement. He will win this one here by sheer numbers. And the squad size upgrade. Wow, okay.
Oh, interesting. Of course, it doesn't apply out on the field, so they'll have to go. You don't just get to spawn a new man out of your backpack, unfortunately. So, Luvnest will have to go back to base to take full effect to take full benefit, I suppose, out of that upgrade.
Yeah, spawning soldiers out of your backpack isn't very historically accurate, and we know that Company of Heroes is all about the historical accuracy.
Yeah, they're all over that. So.
The platoon command post is finished and ready for use.
Well, the left side's been taken by Luvnest, has that Vickers in a great position, has a Tommy here in the middle, but the right side is falling instead. Has Tommy's very far forward. It's going to be hard to clear those out. I suppose if Sturm Pioneers round, well, maybe he will just round them here.
They'll win this.
Especially here, there's only one window, so that's really what he should try and do. But here, there's multiple windows. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah,
well done.
Talisman's all over it. It's a really nice engagement with the Sturms. I think maybe... Oh, nice adjustment. You see that? Like, one of those Sturm models was, like, going to be within range of the other side of the wall, but he, like, does this tiny adjustment. And so the model comes back in. That's really well played by Talisman.
I hit spacebar instead of alt. Oh, grenades coming out already. Also has the infiltration tactics, or rather he will once he gets the 3 command points. So having locked that one in already, special operations. So
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
I wonder why he went for that early.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good commander.
It is. It's just it is an earlier lock-in. Probably could have waited another couple of CPs if you wanted infiltration. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he just wants a command panther. He just doesn't care. So it's possible.
Okay, oh no, he goes for the retreat. I think that's smart. Had he gone for the building, he would have just taken a incendiary grenade and would have had a bad time. So has the British sniper on the field. That has been nerfed, which I'm glad, because snipers were basically the bane of my existence in Company of Heroes 2.
And Company of Heroes 1, as far as we're talking about that.
Yeah, and Company of Heroes 1. So there's like a longer aimfire delay now, so they don't acquire targets as quickly. And I believe there's also many vehicles got an accuracy buff against them. But the main thing is just that aimfire delay. It makes them less of a 360 no-scope Call of Duty sniper, though they still certainly function like those.
Yeah. Instead of getting kind of monthly montages, like quickscope montages, we'll maybe have, one every 2 months. We'll go with that. So,
dude, we should do a video where we play with snipers, but we have to 360. So you just do like the right click drag, and you'll be able to reface it.
Yeah.
Or just sort of click in a box around.
I think just clicking a box around it, you'll have to reface. So yeah.
Yeah, every time you fire a sniper, because you put it on hold fire.
Yeah.
And so you manually have to click. You like click around it and then bam.
I think it's been a while since we've had a Modern Warfare 3 quickscope battle, so
Yeah.
that's something else we should probably do. So okay, so because this is bad by Luvnest. Luvnest should be focusing the 3-man Vol squad, so it drops another model, but it's not, and that means the sniper's going to start taking targeted fire. I guess it works out fine. They do take an Incendi. Talisman pulls back with the Vol squad. I think it's just the risk of the wipe. If the sniper decides to stick around, there's probably a time for a shot on retreat, which potentially wipes the Vol squad. So I guess a good retreat, but
The Vickers almost died. Must have been in the middle. Yeah, so this sniper is just so powerful on the map. You can rotate between the middle and either flank very easily. There will be a Panzer II Lux, so that sniper has to be very careful. Though that being said, an AEC is also in production.
yeah. So hopefully the Panzer II can get some pressure onto the sniper before, unless the AEC just sits on top of the sniper, in which case probably won't get anything done. But with Talisman, of course, no option for a counter sniper. The Lux is probably the best choice.
So this is a big change for the medical supplies, is they now heal in an area. So he was able to heal multiple squads despite only consuming one of the medical supply boxes.
Certainly opened up mech as a viable option. So
yeah, I mean that medical supply has been changed multiple times, and it's just getting better and better. It's being less fiddly, because before it was really fiddly. You know, you have 4 squads you want to heal, but you only have 3 crates, and you're like, oh, pain in the ass. Panzer II reconsidering.
always good to analyze your life choices now and then. Sniper's still on the run. Not a happy chappy. Look, they're also just buying time. Because the AEC kind of has to stick around to keep the sniper covered. Now the Volks can retreat, but it lets the Panzer II do stuff elsewhere on the map. It's already forced up a Vickers and I think maybe another squad as well.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Going for the... He's playing chasey with the infantry sections at the moment, so...
Ring around a Rosie. Uh-oh. Tommy's lose.
Commando units can now be
Well, the AEC's gone pretty deep, though.
I don't think you ever win in a game against the Lukes. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't see a way you come out on top most of the time.
Unless you're anti-tank partisans, then you win that fight.
Right,
If
yeah.
you stealth with a grenade and a Shrek and you're behind a heavy cover. So the AEC just has to be careful he doesn't take any Panzerfaust. Oh my god, okay, gotta retreat now.
Panzer II angry. Panzer II white models.
So he's got commandos.
Yes, the glider insertion variety.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
So I wonder if he'll actually go commandos, because it doesn't seem like the best map for it.
If the Lukes goes down, maybe. At the moment, I think it'd be a bit silly. The way you have to use commandos would not work with the Lukes on the field. So
there's also a Puma being built, and I do believe the Puma got a buff against snipers. It's little machine gun damage.
Right.
But also it will just allow him to deal with this AEC, which is currently the only thorn in his side.
Yeah. Talisman has really good map control, and he's kind of reached the limit of usability with this Panzer II without being able to force off the AEC with anything. So, smart move. Nice Incendy as well. They'll probably get enough damage out into the sections they have to retreat. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the Panzer II gets a few more shots off. Very low squad. It's potential manpower beat for Luvnest.
Infantry
Nice
squads
nade.
are ready to conduct all-out assaults with air support.
Sapper's getting forced off in the bottom. There are a few more points to recap for the Talisman now.
Okay, Puma has arrived. It is a 6-pounder being built in response. No weapon racks, despite having a lot of munitions. Double fuel, however, for Talisman. So that's a great spot to be in for OKW, and he's going to need it too, considering he spent so much on his light vehicles. Going for both the Puma and a Panzer II can be quite risky if you don't get a lot of map control as a result.
Guessing Luvnest doesn't want to spend the fuel on weapon racks yet. I mean, it's definitely accessible. Recall gets the AEC. Maybe the Puma's going to go hunt it. It's thinking about it. Decides against it. I guess that's fair.
Because not doing much.
This is smart. He's using the Puma to take damage.
AEC reconsiders. Yeah.
It was just bad timing with the AEC because he went in after the Puma had already fired. Like the reload
that
was done.
nade's going to be a bit nasty there. Yeah, took a deadly one.
I think the adjustment was actually from Talisman. I'm pretty sure he took a shot at the MG and then to bait the AEC in and then put the Puma on target vehicles.
Okay, he may get another AT gun shot off. Oh my god, wow, good timing there with the AEC. Because the AEC was wounded, so he didn't want to commit to that with the Puma nearby.
Good play from Luvnest, that was great.
He salvages that one immediately. Still has the Puma, which is more important in this case because it's still a threat to the sniper in particular.
Not quite as useful against the sections and the Vickers, but it's, still good. It's a good mine. That's really good mine placement, actually. So hopefully pay dividends for Luvnest.
Yeah, Talisman still having full map control. Just briefly losing his triple cap. Double fuel still. I'm guessing this is going to be a battle group, but I mean, he actually has a lot of fuel, so maybe he will even YOLO and go for a Panzer headquarters.
Interestingly, Talisman isn't even holding his forward territory. He's like...
Looks like a Panzer headquarters to me. Pretty defensive Panzer headquarters, but that's fine.
I think that's still good placement because you protect the base and you protect this backwards strap point.
Yeah, well,
so it's the stock standard safe play. So
especially when you're versing air supremacy, you want to have that pretty far back. Yeah, there's a couple of those British abilities that are so powerful versus those. Like there's one of them, it's the railway bombs times, but with 4 shells rather than 3. Is that Vanguard perhaps that has that one? So there are some very powerful abilities. So I think that's going to work out best for him, having the safe back as headquarters. But it is the commando drop.
And Luvnest is trying to actively bait Talisman's Puma over this mine.
Where is this glider going?
Right in the middle.
Nice.
Strong Pioneers are not going to have a good time. Hello, we're commandos.
Throws a gammon bomb too. He's going to detonate, getting one of those vaults.
That was really good timing. Nice glider piping.
So Luvnest, I'm guessing he doesn't have his tier 3. Doesn't let me actually select him. God damn it, this camera's so buggy. Yeah, no company command post just yet.
There's 140 fuel banked up though, so it must be. He's got a plan for this fuel. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm going to trust him in thinking that there's a plan for it. So do we see Centaur maybe? And he can afford Centaur by now, so maybe not.
Well, he still needs the company command post.
Yeah,
the tier 3.
Right.
So
maybe not.
He's a ways
maybe
off.
Not quite.
Now this is where commandos are really good, is they can capture. Oh well, they can't capture hidden if there's a Panzer headquarters, vaults, and the. See, that's the thing that I hate about the Panzer headquarters is that you can just lose a squad even if you respond instantly, because the attack range on the Panzer headquarters is so much more than the sight range on your infantry. So you get revealed by the capture circle, and then in like a blink of an eye it murders your squads. I mean, lucky he survived with his commandos there, but we do have the air supremacy. I'm guessing for the
no, we don't.
Oh, I just saw 5 planes.
That's smoky assaults, my friend. Yeah.
Assault
One
and
would
the
assume.
smoke raid. Okay,
Yeah.
good nade there with the suppression. So
There's lots of smoke everywhere. So.
wow. Hostile territory will be neutralized quickly. Wow, I don't think I've actually ever seen this ability before. It's
No.
intense.
Yeah, it's super cool. Very misty.
That smoke's
Hopefully
missed
it's
a
not
little bit.
cancer smoke. That'll be good.
It's pretty cheap actually.
nice
It's only
smoke.
60.
Yeah, yeah, that's cheap.
Infantry will camouflage in cover and decapture. I've seen that
To light up the
to
battlefield.
decapture
Seems
stuff.
really strong. Yeah.
And what does this one do? Assault. Squads move more quickly and have better attack. That's really bad grammar. And have better attack.
And that's where the recon planes came from as well.
Yeah. Okay. So no grenades yet from the Tommies, though I see a massive. Oh wow!
The squad's gone.
Yeah, the-
Infiltrated, bro.
I was gonna say there was a massive munitions dump, but it was these abilities that didn't do much. I'm sad there's no Brens. I mean, even Brens on the commandos might not be a bad idea because they get turbo strong Brens.
Orders are ready to be issued.
But with the Bren adjustments, did they get adjusted at all? The turbo Brens? So,
I don't know. I don't think it actually affected. I mean, maybe it even buffed them because it reduced the cost of the
Right.
Brens. I think it was only the Tommy Brens or like the Tommy and Sapper Brens.
yeah. Sappers can get a couple Brens now. So.
Destroyed our forward position.
Yeah, I hope they didn't nerf the Commando Brens because they weren't like that good. I mean, the Brens themselves were, but it's kind of
It's like the sacrifice of losing Commander DPS as well.
yeah, it's sort of a bit of a contradiction, is where you have Brens, a long-range LMG, then on a short-range squad. So once again, we have the assault.
Trained and ready to go.
So okay, that could be a good Gammon bomb, but no, does retreat from that one. Recon planes.
A capture point is being
Yeah, but what does he do with
It's
it?
looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
I don't know. I mean, you want to go on the aggressive, obviously. So, yeah.
You can't really do much here.
Panzer IV coming up now from Talisman.
Well, I guess it allows him to flank the MG, so it got him the left side, but he had the sniper there anyway. Sniper's on 27 kills.
Decent effort. There's medical crates still chilling around.
Every time I look, there's only 2. It's as if it's just never being exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah, you look away for a second, they get used, replaced. Like, yeah.
Well, Panzer IV is being built, so trying to think about if that's the best choice. Yeah, it still has that Puma, which is going to be very useful.
I think it's good. The second 6-pounder is going to be a problem though from Luvnest. That's going to put a lot of pressure on.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Panzer IV is fine here. You definitely want a vehicle with with 5 squads of Voss on the field. It's definitely vehicle time. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
I also really like how Luvnest is just trying to use these commandos behind stealth. You don't want to be running commandos around out in the open because they just bleed. But if you sort of wait in ambush, wait for a squad to walk past on a hold fire, throw your Gammon bomb, burst them down with the Sten submachine guns, get those wipes. That's how they're designed to be used.
Yeah. And the animation is pretty cool when the P4 gets upgraded.
Capture
So.
point. That's right.
Okay, that's another assault. A lot of planes.
Yeah, it's full recon.
Oh, AEC is going ham after this one. He may actually lose the Puma here. Down
Nice.
goes. Nice work with the AEC. So that is the advantage of. But it wasn't the. This one is recon. Yeah, so it is the
it was
recon.
The assault. Is
So-
the one with the recon. So yeah.
So that allowed him to commit to that, knowing that there wasn't anything nearby. So that's really where recon shines. Is you can see when units are out of position when they don't have any support. And it was good timing too, because the P4 was it either wasn't on the field or it was on the other side of the map.
P4 uses the spare time to clean up this heavy cover in the middle though, so the infantry sections have been denied from that, and the AC might go down here.
He's turning on the spot.
It's a bad pathing time.
Good attack round there from Talisman. Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate with the pathing of that.
Yeah, I don't know why Luvnest didn't just reverse move.
Yeah, he didn't really have much business being there anyway. I mean, that first shot was great, but shouldn't have stuck around. This is another really good spot for the commandos to be.
Yeah, that was a weird play by Luvnest, but okay then. We'll roll with it.
So Luvnest must have his company command post at this point, or he's just getting it now. Well. Ha! We've caught it. We've witnessed the end.
They do deplete.
Yeah.
Haha.
And they heal while moving.
Excellent spot, Machino.
Getting the STGs now. He's been throwing so many grenades that he hasn't actually got the STGs on these squads, but these grenades have been effective.
Yeah, it's another one of the issues with going that many volts, like you don't have the munitions to upgrade them all, so...
Yeah.
One of the many reasons you rarely see more than 4 base infantry.
Well, it's because you went mech, where normally you need the Rakens for anti-tank.
Yeah.
But when you go Puma, you don't need them, so it allows him to play very aggressive.
Okay, good job Panzer 4. How's the sniper doing? Been less active, but I think it's doing some stuff.
Oh. It needs to be extra careful with the Panzer 4, but Talisman, he's going to have access to this Command Panther. That'll be his best choice for his next tank, I suspect. Unless he wanted to go for a Stuka, he already has that tier 2.
It's a possibility, but... Yeah, I think... Maybe it is Stuka. I mean, there are no tanks on the field. I mean, does he really want the Panther yet? Maybe going Stuka would be better. There's wide potential into the sniper as well, because that thing keeps taking chip damage.
Units are now ready to use Anvil defensive drills and tactics.
Wow.
It's Anvil done as well.
P4 was taking damage from both of those. So he went Anvil, yeah. So what is he going to do with that? Heavy engineers, airburst shells.
Airburst shells are good.
Yeah, they're really good now. Churchill's pretty meh.
Might be usable this game, but he knows he's up against Command Panther, so I don't know. I don't see where you go it.
A capture point is being overrun.
I don't know. I feel like a combo would be more useful. Maybe he just does want the airburst shells, but...
Well, he hasn't got any of the artillery flare upgrades. All 3 Tommies have the medical supplies.
Right, that's a good point.
So he won't have the option
he won't
to
even
do
be able
that.
to do it, yeah. Unless he builds another squad.
Okay, we can use it on his sniper. I'm assuming that uses the airburst shells.
Right.
So once again, uses the recon, the assault. Sees not a lot because everything's in base. Sees the tech buildings as well. And that's kind of useful too, because if he sees the battle group, then he may want to go for Fireflies, expecting there
he'll
to
know
be
the KT's coming, so... It's very useful.
It's capturing that faster too. Oh wait, no, that's smoke, right?
Plus assault's a cool looking ability anyway, so...
Yeah. MG doing nothing as they're behind heavy cover.
Yeah, this is, please get a pin. Nope. Okay then, we'll just capture this point. Poor MG.
He's actually losing.
Yeah. Of course he's losing. Heavy cover. Heavy cover OPOP.
I don't think the commandos have got any wipes.
No, they're getting some good damage down, but no wipes.
Yeah,
so.
it's a shame because they keep being in sick positions. Like, every time I see the commando, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be a wipe. Here we go.
Is this going to be a wipe right here? Is this going to be a
Well,
wipe?
Gammon Bomb is
It's on the retreat
pretty good
path.
spot.
It was on the retreat path.
Means he
That's
couldn't
sad,
retreat.
Yeah.
He had to sort of stick around there. He gets 4 models. I mean, maybe even 5 if he's lucky there. No, good try.
Back to base, try again. Good.
Oh.
Yeah, the commander play has been pretty cool. I will admit that.
Oh, there's the
That's,
Command Panther, but
play.
also it is a Churchill.
Okay, double surprise. I wonder if this Panther gets revealed and if the Churchill's cancelled. I mean, but no, I mean, Luvnest has been using this assault so much, he must know it's a Panther. Like, he must know it's Command Panther, surely, at this point.
Well,
like,
he's gonna find out. He's using another recon. He's Yeah, I guess with double AT guns, he's probably fine. It doesn't matter when he has that much support.
I don't know. I feel like the Churchill's just gonna be a veterancy machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No armor, high health pool equals veterancy, dollar bills. Quick maths.
Maths.
In America, they say math. They don't say maths.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible place. I couldn't learn to say math and not maths.
Well, that makes sense because it's short for mathematics. So it's not mathematics, but mathematics ends with an S. So I guess you can have it either way, can't you?
Bro, you used to live in the United Kingdom. I'll have none of this treasonous talk coming out of your mouth. So thank you very much. Okay. All right. So, I wonder if the Panthers realised it's Christmas time yet. Apparently not, because he's going after infantry. Ah, he sees sneaky commandos. I don't know how he found out about the sneaky commandos, but took a shot at them.
Well,
He
what do
actually
you
found out about what?
What?
Confused
What
Panther
was
is
he
confused.
firing
I
at?
don't know, man. Maybe he's just shooting at all the like cover spots, trying to find out where the hell the commandos are.
The Brits are behind the tree. Oh, this tree? No,
tree.
Hans, not that
the other tree. The other tree. This is crossing in the woods, man.
Oh, tree. I don't know what Germans would call British.
I did look that up at some point, like names that like Axis had for the Allies and stuff like that.
You know,
like,
Yankees.
Yeah,
I don't know if they called them that though. I just know that from Company of Heroes 1.
Some like movie star stuff or something like that, like mobsters or something.
Wow, that's gonna be a deadly shot. Yeah, good retreat.
Gonna lose a few models, but Churchill's there. There's a Raketin as well, so there's a bit of support for this Panther. Kind of unnecessary, but there is some support. And if I was Talisman, I would have expected comment.
Dude, doesn't he know that Churchill's just drive up to the Raketin and one-shot them with the grenades?
Oh god, dude, I remember that. Literally the first time he used the Churchill, I'm like, Callum, I can throw grenades out of this thing is busted. And I wiped a Raketin with it, or I wiped an AT gun with it. Brutal. Very cool unit to use for the first time.
Well,
It's so stupid.
grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least you have to manually click it, where other tanks can do it automatically.
Yeah, I think that's even worse though, because you can get the precisely the right position that you want. Like,
you can click with all the crew together.
Yeah.
HE gun, what are you doing?
Yeah, the 6 pounders are in really good positions here. One's a little bit confused in terms of the facing, but they're sitting on the Churchill, so that means the Panther can't really get any damage down. But it also means that Luvnest is on 1VP, so apparently he's happy with that. 377 versus the 224 of Talisman. I guess Luvnest is happy the way he's playing it, and the fact that he went Churchill, which is like again like a weird pick to stall out on, but I mean whatever. So using that in conjunction with the AT gun seems to be working for him.
Well, what does he go for with this second amount of fuel? Does he go for another
Gammon bomb.
Churchill? Oh.
Keeps throwing on retreat bars. I don't know whether like I think Talisman
Wow.
I feel like Talisman is outthinking him here. He's playing the better mind games and he's not retreating into gammon bombs.
Yeah.
That's the second time that Luvnest has done it. And this time it cost him the commandos. See, that's the issue in that particular engagement. Like if he didn't gammon bomb the Vols, he was going to lose the commandos and retreat. So
Well, I mean, the P4 shot landed and gibbed 3 commandos.
Oh, was it really 3? Ooh,
Yeah, it was
nasty.
3.
Right, yeah.
It is to gib 3, and it
Right.
must have damaged the 4th one. So it's just a lucky stray RNG shot that resulted in those commandos being wiped.
I didn't know how many it wiped. I did see the P4 shot, but I didn't know how many it wiped. So.
The only reason why they won, because I mean, otherwise the commandos were up close against the Volks. So that's just the problem with clumping behind cover is you just get one shot like that with tanks, mortars, and so forth. Though I think they've changed mortars to not do that against light cover at least. Whoa! Well, now Luvnest loses because RNG wipes just killed 2 squads.
Yeah.
And Talisman has 5 squads of Volks.
That's not great. And the Stuka's going to give another thing. You know it is. You know the first Stuka
Man.
barrage is going to wipe something.
That's very anticlimactic because it's not really his fault. And now he just loses because he doesn't have any squads left. Feels bad,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
there are still 2 Tommies. It's like not the end of the world, but yeah, it's not great. Puts him in a bad position. If this Stuka barrage gets something now, then he's going to be in some serious trouble. Yeah, I'm thinking support weapons as well. Oh, sheesh.
Well, I mean, they can just recrew that one. Had the
Yeah.
engineers nearby, so no biggie.
Gotta cost manpower, though, that Luvnest doesn't have because he has to replace squads. Is that a Firefly? Yeah, Firefly.
Whoa, hello. Yeah.
Wrong
Oops.
neighborhood. Yeah.
See, the Ricketten just can't fight that because of that grenade ability. Let alone, you know, getting flanked and all.
I wish my AT guns had retreats.
Well, you gotta choose. Do you want your AT guns to have health or to have retreat? I mean, I like my AT guns having health.
Right.
Health is a nice
Yeah.
thing to have.
You don't really have to get that
Ah,
close
he
for
threw
a
the nade.
Faust. You don't have to get that close
Yeah.
for a Faust.
I mean, the Faust is not a melee weapon. It's not a halberd.
Just jam it into the tracks. Doesn't even go for it. Is that within range? I think it is. Maybe? I don't know whether it's in
It has a
range or
high
not.
health pool.
Yeah. Double Faust range, yeah. Maybe not. with
Actually, can he even
single, so-
afford it?
No, he
Immediately.
can't. Oh, no, he could. Yeah, 25.
Can now. He probably couldn't afford it at the time.
Thank you.
But be
for the
careful he doesn't get
results.
retarget the sniper and just kill it. Because the Volks are vetted now, the snipers will die so quickly. With that much health especially.
And we thank you for 25 munitions Fausts. This 35's really killed us, man.
Yeah, we got a Firefly.
So that's like a minute of income, dude. It's like a minute of income to get a to get one Faust on light map. It was worth 35.
Yeah. Well, this
Yeah,
Firefly's doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, the Stuka, I mean, hopefully it does well because Stukas always have the potential to just whiff every volley and that can end in, you know, bad times if you just miss
Yeah.
every shot.
Again, like the sniper's an option. The sniper has consistently been
Yeah,
low
that's
enough to get
true.
wiped by the Stuka, and that's bad play by Luvnest because Luvnest should not have that sniper on the field knowing there's a Stuka online. Like, especially this is the most like disrespectful thing I've ever seen. Not only is he using a sniper on like half health, he has it next to the AT gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope it gets wiped.
Oh, like that. No.
No, it doesn't. It's
Especially
okay.
he was on a mine too.
Yeah.
Modified M6 mine. Yeah, I don't know if the health actually matters though. Like,
Wait, where are the airburst shells? Oh, there they
There
go. Okay, right.
you had to retreat the Ricketten from that.
Yeah, if the health matters. So.
Well, because I know with like a regular rocket from say a Verfa or a Caddy, it won't one-shot a full health sniper.
Yeah.
But the Stuka probably does more damage because it only has 6 rockets.
Pretty sure the Stuka still doesn't one-shot. Nothing does.
Well, I mean tanks one-shot snipers. Like medium tanks will one-shot a sniper. Medium tanks do 160
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
a you know a T70 or a Stuart wouldn't
Yeah.
one-shot a sniper, but
yeah. Medium
P4
tank would.
would.
Yeah. No, I follow.
I'm guessing a Stuka would one-shot a sniper.
Like,
for
maybe it
that.
would. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. No, it probably would. Yeah. I'm not really thinking straight. Yeah. It probably would. So.
That being said, you don't want to have your sniper running around at that much health regardless. But he has been keeping it active and he has been getting kills. And it is sort of the problem with Brits. He just lost another squad. It is actually hard for Brits to heal. You can't just, oh, I'll just retreat my sniper back to base and heal, which is sort of what you're used to. You have to find a Tommy squad and heal off of them. So in that sense, it's harder to keep your squads at full health than what you're used to with the other factions.
This Firefly, it hasn't been used yet. Oh no, it has. It was taking damage. This was fighting the Panther. I must have missed it.
The Panther got repaired. Did fire a couple of nice shots. It hasn't also repaired this Churchill as well, so he needs to get these back at full health, especially with the P4.
There are 2 squads of sappers now, so that's good.
Yeah, heavy engineers too will give him better repair speed.
Probably worth getting one squad of heavy engineers, yeah. Maybe another worthwhile reason to lock in the anvil, which we haven't really seen utilised yet.
Yeah, just
like,
that Churchill.
Just the Churchill. Like, one lot of airburst shells, so.
That's true. Uh-oh. Oh, sniper, please retreat. Oh, he retreats that way. The Volxes may wipe him. That's a weird retreat path.
Yeah, there might be a Stuka barrage on retreat.
Oh my god. He actually almost kills the Firefly. Down goes the sniper. Main gun destroyed. Can he dive that? He has a Panzer IV there with the combat blitz available. Not the munitions, however.
How much more does he need?
Well, it's 30, so he actually needs a bit more.
Okay. So it's another 15, but he can still look for a dive.
Throws a grenade. This is going to be a good one. Oh, wow.
Ouch. Yeah, you gotta be careful. They keep hobbits in small holes inside the Churchill and they just ditch grenades out.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. God. And the Churchill's just getting wrecked. It's kind of doing exactly what we thought it was going to do, just not much.
Yeah. Hey. It's been great at feeding veterancy, okay? Look at this. Panzer IV, two veterancy Starsies. And there's one for the Panther. It's doing a great job.
And the loss of the sniper is a big blow. But it was a weird retreat path. I mean, I would assume that it would have gone that way. I guess it was
pretty close.
It must be quicker going this way by a little bit. But yeah, good work by Talisman, making sure he secured that wipe on retreat.
What someone needs to do is like a colored map with lines on it that shows your retreat paths. Like, so there's like a line in like the map where it'll show you which direction will retreat to, depending on like where your squad is positioned, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure all those exist for Company of Heroes 1, but no one just had done them for Code 2, I suppose.
It wouldn't take too long to lab. You just sit in a map for an hour and retreat squads and work out where the points are, so, yeah.
Okay, heavy engineers are here. Firefly AT gun rocking up. Well, despite the squad losses, it is Luvnest ahead in VPs.
Nice Stuka barrage looking for repairing squads. Yeah, Luvnest has been doing very well in the VP department. I don't think it's going to matter long term with Talisman at full pop cap, really nice resource count.
Talisman also having the artillery flares as an option, so that will help him get his sick Stuka barrages.
The longer the game goes on, the more Luvnest can kind of stall to get more veterancy on these squads. It's kind of thing though, when stuff like the Stuka hits the field, you never get to veterancy 3 again. Like, you just lose everything at that point.
Uh-oh. Well, this Churchill could get taken out here. Panther's in position. The P4's a little bit further back, however. There is a Firefly, but it isn't doing anything. Only now retargeting alongside that 6-pounder AT gun. The Churchill that could go down. It is very tough though, so it will survive for now.
Panther doesn't want to go any deeper.
Cowardice Panzer IV.
Yes. There aren't even rockets on the Firefly. Why are you not diving?
Yeah, if he just blitzed around the left, you know, he could just circle that Firefly. If not, just kill the Churchill. So, gets that one alive. It's almost Vet 2 now. What does that do? Reload main gun and position the turret. So, I guess that'll be useful.
It also throws bundle nades instead of regular nades.
Yeah, throws gammon bombs. Oh, please make that a real thing, because that'd be so balanced. Yeah. Let's get another Churchill.
You need to make a balance mod. It's like, it's stuff like that. Like, hit Veterancy 2, throw gammon bombs. Like,
but why wait for Veterancy 2? Why not just Veterancy 0?
Yeah.
The dream.
conscripts get plus 50% Molotov range for every veterancy they go up or something. So it's too late, Panther. I don't know where you're going
he's
in now.
repairing really fast.
Yeah. Like, there are heavy engineers on the field. There's just no way.
Now,
Oh, no, he's not dodging it, dude. He's not dodging.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, he dodges. Damn. Okay, that was a late dodge. And it's on the middle anyway, so.
so that was actually good timing because he dodged his engineers instead. You just don't know which one they're going to be stuckering. So you can actually take out the 6-pounder. Yeah, nice work there with the Roquette and that P4.
Yeah, it was pretty smart. Hey, like he baited because he threw the Panther in to get vision onto the engineers to make it look like it was a Stuka onto the engineers. So yeah, you're right. That was a really smart play.
It's sort of like in chess. It's like a fork, right?
Yeah.
I'm attacking both one. What
Can't
are you
move
gonna do?
both. Yeah. You just don't have the micro time because the camera movement just takes too long. Like you can't possibly move both squads. Unless you have them hotkeyed and you're a StarCraft master, but...
and even then, you know, if there's AT guns and stuff. But we do have double Churchill and the Firefly. Vet 2 Panther, Vet 2 Firefly. Now, if there's one thing that you don't want to feed veterancy to, it is the Firefly.
Yeah, for sure.
The Panther getting Vet, it's like, okay, cool story, bro. But the Firefly getting Vet makes that absolutely deadly.
Was it us that used to have AT guns on hotkeys and we used to reverse move them to the base? Was that you that used to reverse? You used to have, like... At one point during your games, you had AT guns on hotkeys, and then whenever you heard the barrage, you would just reverse move them to base.
Yeah, you just click the mini map, so it doesn't really matter.
Or the icon,
doesn't really matter where you do
get
it.
them out of there. So.
Yeah, you can click like that. I mean, I tend to have my mortars and AT guns and snipers between which ones I have on a hotkey, so I can I can just click them. And then click the mini map, and I can just move them to safety without having to move the camera around. Yeah. And that's pretty useful when you hear things like that. Oh no! Left the cap circle too quickly. The VPs
finish it off though.
Yeah, they're getting equalized pretty rapidly here, and we are seeing Talisman pop capped. He has a lot of bank, so it's going to be harder for him now because he's lost that advantage of having all the extra stuff. So Luvnest still hasn't completed his pop cap.
Double Churchill, lol.
Oh, wow. Well, I actually didn't do much, surprisingly.
No, it's managed to miss everything despite the 4 squads of infantry and 3 tanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the good thing for Talisman about having the Command Panther, it's an instant call-in. So he can use that during a fight. So if something goes tits up, he can call in another one. And we may see that here. Churchills go in, take a bit of damage from the Panther and from that stealth Roquette, and there's going to be a Panzerfaust coming through as well. Nope.
No, apparently not. So, yeah. Talisman thinks better of that idea, doesn't want to piss the Churchill off.
Did use the arty flares. Oh, a couple of good shots there.
Yeah, we'll have to find a retreat. One of the Panthers moving around on the side.
Used the marked target on that Firefly, but not able to get within range.
Interesting that it went down on the Firefly, not the Churchill, which is still taking Roquette damage. Or Roquette trying to stay in there. Stay active.
Some good damage versus those Volks.
Yeah. I guess that's one thing, like, even if you half health the Churchill, like, what are you going to do? Dive it? Still has more health than your Panzer IV. Yeah. You can't do anything. And that just means free repairs for Luvnest.
He needs to have the weak one behind.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know why he's doing this. It's so unnecessary. Why is Luvnest going in?
Well, he may keep it alive, that's the thing. Yeah. He can survive one more shot there, I'm pretty sure, anyway. So even if that Roquette went through.
Yeah.
What was that? That was the air supremacy.
Air supremacy,
oh my
wow.
God.
Okay.
Is he going to lose his Volks to the air supremacy?
He might do,
God.
dude. The bombs are about to fall.
Oh, no.
What are these Volks doing here? They need to run.
Oh, no, Volks.
The second pass, maybe?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, they're so lucky.
Yeah, that could have put him back in the game if those Volks went down. I mean,
they were off to the side of the smoke, and that's normally a safe spot to be, but they definitely could have been scattered on there, like 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
wow, another deadly shot from this Churchill.
I think the biggest issue that Luvnest is going to run into is holding 2 VPs. Like, that's probably the biggest thing with double Churchill. Like, I don't think he can hold 2 VPs with his composition. The composition is great for holding 1 and his munitions and his fuel. So it was a good stall tactic, but now he has double Churchill, and I don't think he holds the middle and the side.
Yeah, and one of the things for Brits, it's hard to keep all your squads at full health. So the AT gun, for example, has gone back to base, but he can't heal it. Get some damage on the Firefly. Actually use the coordinated fire once again. Will he go in with the Panther? He's backed into a wall, so he can't reverse this one away, but he's in a great position in that he has the Churchill blocking him off.
Man, if the Volks actually go in the chase, they might scout the fact that this Firefly's in a crappy position here. Good reposition from Luvnest, recognizes the risk.
Oh, he missed that one.
There was risk, but he has to dodge the fast, man. That was good play.
I mean, now he's currently the Firefly's facing the wrong direction. At least he's fouled the Churchill, and there's even the P4 there. He's been fully forced off. The engineer's gonna have to work overtime. May even want to get a double heavy engineer just to keep these tanks at full health. Oh, whoa! Command Panther, bro.
Main gun destroyed. We can see a chase here.
No tulips, but doesn't have the munitions.
The air supremacy. We have to remember, there's like air supremacy. He prioritized that over Firefly rockets.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a big deal. Like, that's a yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. That might end up making a difference. He hasn't even got the upgrade. I don't think so.
Well, that's a part of where the late game OKW is so powerful, is that you have the free pop cap repairs. Working overtime here.
You rarely need more than one squad of Strums.
This is where the Vanguard's useful because you get that repair ability. I think there's a couple of commanders that have that ability. I don't remember where the other ones are.
This should not be repairs onto the Churchill, by the way. This should be repairs onto the Firefly.
Yeah. Not only will it repair faster, he also just needs it more.
Yeah. There's already one Churchill at full health. You don't need more than that. Like, the second Churchill doesn't add so much to the composition.
What does Vet 3 do here? Elite crews repair engine-related criticals on their own. I mean, that's not very good, though. You compare that to other Vet 3 bonuses. I don't think that's going to be that useful.
If it did it on the move, that'd be pretty good.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it does.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I hope not.
Gets fasted.
Yeah. I guess it's useful for the Churchill in particular. Like, if that was on a regular tank, it'd be kind of bad, but because the Churchill just has such a high health pool, getting hit by a Faust is kind of annoying.
That's a Stuka, by the way. I think I did the... Yeah.
Is this, or the 6 pound... No, on the left side here.
That's not a fake.
The Vickers should be able to retrieve from this one, though, as the Volks were suppressed.
There's just too much Luvnest to move when those Stuka barrages go off.
So he still hasn't been able to heal this thing up.
I think the new strat should be Luvnest just keeps everything on the same screen, then he can dodge everything at once. So just a real zoom out. Okay, yeah, Firefly's done.
Oh, Volks, you may have gone too deep, but is it all a bait? That is the question. This Panther has done so much work. 0 kills though, feels bad, man.
Yeah. Veteran C3, 0 kills.
Yeah, man, if I only had tulips. Well, this is getting into a pretty close game. Because the VP counts down to 150, 150. I mean, these commandos are always going to have the potential to just get some crazy wipes with a gammon bomb.
What commandos? Oh, I was almost great. The Volks failed to stop, however.
And I think
I feel like they ran too far in there. Like, they're already medium range.
Yeah. Talisman's resource float is just getting higher and higher. He's going to be able to, wow, crazy wipe there with the Raketin. I mean, it's not a big deal, though.
The biggest thing is like instant command tank replacement. Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and King Tiger too.
Yeah,
he's gonna have that as an option.
There we go. There's the truck dude. Yeah, he's gonna go battle group now.
Well, there goes the Vickers.
Hang on, wait. He didn't have battle group, dude. Look at this. He did. I didn't realize, but he didn't actually have battle group this whole time. He's been going medical supplies. That's so weird. He's had a massive float forever and hasn't gone battle group. What a weird play.
Yeah, that is weird because he's just tuning through his munitions, which he would want for all kinds of things. Radio silence, the flares, combat blitz grenades. Does seem a bit wasteful in that regard.
Odd, but okay. Yeah. He just forgot. I would imagine he just forgot. He just caught up in other things and didn't go battle group, but yeah, he's going for it now. It's fine. Getting heals, forward retreat, that kind of thing, and it will at least burn through a little bit of this float. The KT axis is going to be nice.
They're really expensive manpower, but the fuel's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, 160.
Because the T-34-85, I think it's it's no more than 380 and it's 145.
Right.
Something like that. You compare that to a Panther. I bet the Panther is like... Yeah, see, the proportions are really different. Super barrage. I mean, even just landing on the Churchill isn't a bad idea if he gets enough follow-up with the Panther, but no.
Yeah, dead even VPs now, and dead even VP holds.
No Panzerfaust, unfortunately. Panther's going on the hunt, but it is always so risky against that Firefly.
Yeah,
It does have
Panther in chase.
As the flares, the 6-pounder in the middle as well.
Bottom is still being completely untouched by Luvnest, though. He's sending a squad down to at least scout things out. It's going to run into Volse, I think. Yeah, Vote 5 Volse is not what you want to run into. So the Tommies will lose that engagement.
Well, they might actually win because they're at range behind cover and there's only 3 models firing.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, like, they were kind of at medium range, and they'd already taken damage, getting in behind the heavy cover. But yeah, maybe. We'll never know now.
This is where the grenades are really good, the Mills bombs, just because there's so much happening that it's unlikely that Talisman will be watching this fight.
Yeah, I never watched that.
The grenade would come through and just bam, do a bunch of damage. But Panzerfaust will come through here. Man, they're actually healing in that building. They're going to be back at full health. So is that Panther going to go in? Yeah, it is fully repaired. It's Vet 4 now.
They haven't been wow, Luvnest has neglected his repairs for the first time in a while. Neither of these Churchills are on full health. What are the NGs doing? They must be repairing now, but they're probably repairing the other one. But yeah, that's the first time he's kind of had two tanks that low for that kind of period of time. Still no rockets.
This is actually where a Command Panther is weaker than a regular Panther, because you're getting all these veterancy bonuses, but it's all just buffs that don't affect the Panther. So this vetted up Command Panther isn't doing that much better than if it were Vet 0. Because, I mean, he's not using the Panther in synergy with his other tanks. Because if it was a regular Panther, it would be so much more powerful than what it is now. It's Vet 5 P4 now.
82 VPs for Luvnest, 144 still remaining for Talisman. So having the free bottom VP the free right-hand VP is working out really nicely for him. Okay, that's the Stuka. Okay, just onto the Vickers, I suppose, and was trying to get the infantry section, but fails to.
Wow, that was a long-range shot there.
Talisman having more stars than the US flag currently. Veterancy is just nutty. 5 Vet 5 Volts.
25,
Oy.
30, 34, 37, 39. Not quite.
Not quite. All right, okay.
There's 50.
All right.
Well, I hear a kitten.
I brought shame to my family and UK maths.
Oh
so,
man, that's so deep because he's got the marked target on that one as well now, so they could take a lot of damage.
Yeah, Firefly's actually facing up against the Panther now, and it hasn't been fully repaired, so that's nice.
It's only the mortar cover.
Yeah, that ain't air supremacy.
Well, he retreats the Rocket, and I'm surprised because he may have just finished off the Churchill if he fired that last shot.
Yeah, I think it was worth to risk losing the Rocket. I mean, Talisman can replace it so easily, and it didn't even have any veterancy. Like Vet 1,
Yeah, and he has 1,000 manpower.
It was worth sticking around with. Yeah, you can just lose stuff like that. It's just, yeah, you gotta throw it away. I guess it's so ingrained to not lose things at this kind of level. That definitely could have just stuck around and looked for another shot. It's almost in Faust range. If you got another shot, even then Stuka could have finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another thing.
Well, the VPs are getting lower and lower for Luvnest. Now, this is where the Churchill's pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah.
In front of 3 Volks.
Yeah. Throwing grenades. Yeah.
Double Churchill, in fact, is going to be even more powerful.
Oh,
yeah.
That was 4 models.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
These Volks have no business being here. Oh, my God.
There's no throw Talisman. Good.
Well, he neutralizes the middle, but he actually loses P4. He managed to take out that 6-pounder there, and the Firefly couldn't get the last kill. Jesus, that was a Volk's graveyard. That was just carnage.
Yeah, look at the middle, dude. So many
that was
Volk's
a
bodies.
massacre. Jeez. Gentlemen and gentlemen, do not recommend you capture a VP 50 centimeters in front of a Churchill. we cannot guarantee that your 3 Volks will not get obliterated.
Certainly not recommended. Portable cover for the
negative
Ricketten,
cover
so yeah.
Ricketten. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, the left side's been taken back by Luvnest. The Stuka's firing. Man, the Stuka's vet 4, so it's firing really fast.
To capture that, I'm pretty sure whatever captured the 6-pounder dropped a model and he lost the squad. I don't know what that was. It must
2
be an
engineers, 2 Tommies.
I don't know.
So
maybe not. There's something captured. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was nothing. Maybe I missed something. Anyway.
There's the incendiary rockets. Man, that vet 5 sucks.
Yeah.
Bro, your Stuka is now more mobile. Just what my Stuka needs. And he's
when it's getting dove, it can survive for point something of a second longer.
He's putting a regular Panther, so the King Tiger would just cost him too much pop cap. The regular Panther is an excellent choice. He doesn't even have the pop cap for the Panther. He needs to drop some models, maybe just throw away that Ricketten.
Wow, he can actually dive and go double Panther here.
Yeah, he could lose everything and just remax.
Yeah. Lose everything remax. I don't think it's worth because of the veterancy, but like the Panzer IV in particular, like let's say the Command Panther, that can kind of go ham, but
good glider.
Yeah, it's a really good glider. Second good glider of the game, actually. Well played, Luvnest, to retake the bottom, which hasn't been taken in ages.
Yeah, it's his 3rd commando squad, so maybe that's what you were referring to earlier. Maybe the commandos went down at some point.
Does he? Maybe he has time here. Maybe he has time to cap the Vickers. He's not going to. He's gonna. Maybe he decaps and caps the Vickers. Maybe that's the play here. Maybe he caps the Vickers. I don't know if there's time for that, but he could really do with that Vickers. Like, that would be great for Luvnest to have the Vickers.
Now, this Panther's going to have all of the aura bonuses of this Command Panther, so he's going to have all kinds of stuff. Command aura now affects all units, so that affects infantry as well. So this is going to be a beefy Panther. And these dead Churchills.
They're not repaired. They're going to go
very low. Minimum range Ricketten. Though double nade for their troubles, however, but will be the Churchills falling. Panthers can chase this one down, but they don't even need to. Long-range sniper shells, drop them, and there's a Firefly there, which is actually going to be a bit of a nuisance for the Command Panther at least. Does pop the marked target though, so he can probably just duel with this one, but he is hanging pretty far back, so not committing to it.
Yeah, at this point, that's main gun destroyed anyway, but Talisman gets engine damage, so neither of these tanks can continue with the engagement, but it doesn't matter, that's game for Talisman.
He hit a mine.
Yeah.
So that was a well-placed mine, prevents him from diving after that vet-free Firefly. Yeah, Talisman didn't lose anything, and even if he did, he can just call them in again, so...
Yeah, it'd probably be better if he dropped these Panthers, so he could just rebuild. Yeah. He doesn't actually want to repair these, like, that's just wasting time.
So the VPs are still perhaps an issue, because there are several good squads for Luvnest, but with 110 VPs, he does have a fair bit of leg room to get his tanks back up, get these VPs back. Yeah, the
only reason Luvnest is still in the game is that he actually had VPs captured during that engagement. That was about the only thing. And his manpower's tanked as well, and he hasn't reinforced. Look at this.
Yeah,
that's without reinforcing, and his manpower's tanked, so he can't even spend the fuel. Whereas Talisman has a huge manpower bank. He's on 900.
Now that there's no Churchills, he can actually capture the middle VP.
Yeah, this is okay. General 7 thumbs up. We also don't recommend you drive two one-shot Churchills up to a Ricketten to grenade it.
Man, it's really misleading how many planes there are for just like a recon. A lot of nades.
It's very low flying recon as well. I don't know if I want to be flying my recon plane that low. Okay, good stuff, Luvnest. Forces off a few more squads. 38 VPs compared to the 94 of Talisman. Oh, he's going Obers. I like that, actually. I like Obers. I like Obers a lot.
Obers can be really good in those close quarters combat, ironically, despite the LMG, just because they have the frangibles, they have the bundles, grenades.
Man, yeah.
So they have those deadly grenades, which I mean, frangibles defensively are just so powerful because what do? You either run through it or you just stay there when they have the VP bleeding VPs.
Yeah, he's just gonna set this Obers squad on one of the side VPs and just prevent anything from coming up to it because nothing can engage them.
Well, the VPs are still draining though, so Talisman has to get his act together. But now that he's repaired his Panther and his P4, he could go a bit more aggressive. But as I say that, he has to pull his Command Panther back because the Vet 3 Firefly surviving means that Luvnest still has a chance, though that was a pretty good Stuka shot.
It'll still held.
Oh, okay, there's no mine here this time. He doesn't have the munis for the combat blitz, but I don't think it'll matter. The AT gun's firing. He's going to commit to this one. He should, because he has so much resources. Dollar bills in the bank. Talisman got the killing blow there. Down goes the Firefly. He will lose this one, but no... Well, actually, he lost it there. But that's okay. No problem. He can just call in a King Tiger.
Yeah, that's totally worth. And it should be a King Tiger, actually. A King Tiger will just completely close this game. Maybe anything will close this game, but I think the KT is probably the best move. It's a triple cap, though. Luvnest is still trying to win this one.
Didn't...
He's got to take this fight. He has to force off these obers. Like, oh, man, he retreats. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best play. I think he could have stuck around there and tried to 1v1.
Talisman, no, he's going Volks. He just wants to get the VPs back.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that works, too.
Because he's actually now below in the VP game. He is starved of munitions, and that's going to be really a detriment to him not having those grenades. So getting that munitions point back would also be important. But now that there's nothing about these tanks he can deal with, we've got a Vet 5 P4, a Vet 5 Command Panther, and these squads are absolutely defenseless against them.
38 VPs for Luvnest, 30 now for Talisman, and there's another, that might be the last Stuka barrage of the game if it's in the middle.
Oh, that's going to be a wipe. That's two wipes.
Double wipe.
My conservative estimates were wrong. And could be another wipe there if those... I don't know where they're going.
Anywhere but where the Stuka's firing, bro. Yeah, there's the GG recon coming in from Luvnest, and he calls it as well.
Sync error, we can't post the replay.
Disappointing.
Wow, that was another sort of gradual game. I mean, the Churchills, they're not bad. They just didn't really... It's a losing battle if you're just dueling Churchills versus Panthers. You're never gonna win.
It was good. It's just if you kept them alive, maybe it still would have been better. If you kept them alive, that would have been great because he probably could have still had VPs. Like we saw how close the game got, like 32 to 30. It's pretty close. Yeah, because they were so healthy. It just took. It just felt like a real effort for Talisman to try and force them off, but
yeah,
he did end up doing it successfully and taking them out. So he takes game number 2. Very well played and a very close one as well. Hour-long game, jeez.
Yeah.
Game, and it goes to game number 3 in the series.
Yep. So we will return with the 3rd game of the series. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Links for that in the description as well.
Yeah. You don't want to miss my 1 tweet a month. Thanks, guys.
It's just like perma-spinning on the spot. What the fuck? Here's one for your blooper. It's Generals, Gentlemen versus the camera. Fuck off, cunt! Can you stop? Can you fucking not?
Woo!
As Marshall ran with all his might and passed his friend Christine,
Hi, Christine.
he thought of all the times that he had
Best
beaten
in the machine.
He triumphed over Pitfall. He vanquished the alarm. He brought the jukebox back to life with his
Fonzarelli arm.
Marshall
Versus the machines.